What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming. And it's time to hop back into the Wonderlands, have a little bit of fun, smash some faces, and do all the goofy stuff that Tina's gonna make us go through. Because you know Tina. She's going to make us do some stupid stuff. So last time, we went back and helped Goblin Romance flourish. And we're just gonna leave it at that. But for right now, we do have the option of either going to Mount Craw, or to go to the Wheat Wild Dankness, and we're going to go to Mount Craw to get there quickly enough. There's lots that we can do on the world map, especially now that we've got a whole bunch of... Oh, we have to go through Drementfh. I forgot, we hadn't knocked down that shortcut yet, so we gotta go back to Drementfh, go through Drementfh, knock down the shortcut. It's not entirely like moving models on a table, though it's close. Well, as close as you can get in a video game, anyway. So we'll check what this is. I hate area of effect spells. Now we're pretty good with weapons, armor, and everything right now, so let's just boogie on out this way. Considering we can't really do much more in the city until after a certain event that I keep hinting at. And a buddy of mine, ironically from my D&D group, has started playing Tiny Tina's as well. And the discussions around the D&D table while we're sitting there playing actual D&D, it has been entertaining to say the least. Oops, I don't want to go that way, I'm going to fall off. I've been playing way too much Minecraft in the last couple of days. So my reaction time might be a little bit slow today. But yeah, my buddy in D&D, we've been talking about Tiny Tina's a lot, and all the references to D&D, and all the meta jokes. And the rest of the table is looking at us like we're crazier than normal. Because, let's face it, it is me, I'm never normal, so it's just crazier instead of crazy in general. Did we check back here? In case there was a die? Okay, there's no die. And I apologize in advance if you guys can hear any sniffling, seasonal allergies, plus I think I caught a little bit of a cold. Like, just a head cold. Nothing major, nothing vital, anything like that. Alright, so let's go back over this bridge here.
A bridge! A curve. Perhaps you could cross over it. Give it a big thwack. Them's a haiku, baby.
I love Tina so much.
Hey, dance fam! I need to pose. I'm Belvedance, the world's first influencer. That means I'm professionally hot. My fans should get the chance to look at me, so I need you to carve my likeness into some rocks. Ugh, I love the angle on this one.
She kind of reminds me of Cyrene, which is not a glowing review. I did not like Borderlands 3, which is sad, because I love Borderlands in general.
Ah, you there. Help me advance science. I am in the scientific race of a lifetime. My brothers think they can perfect alchemy before me. My aggressive experiment schedule has broken my cauldron. Go and mine lead from the mountains so that I can defeat my brothers.
There's a lot that we have to do in the short term to get to the long-term stuff. But doing these side quests does help on the overmap.
Pose, the dance fam is gonna love this!
Oh, I do not like her. So, we can either go to the Wheat Wild Dankness this way, or we can go to Mount Craw, and then there's the Shire Grove Barrow, which we've already been to. That's where
You see a
Zomboss was.
craftsman looking perturbed, which is like disturbed, but perverted.
No, it's not.
Oh, wanna bet?
Like I said,
dog am I perturbed.
Tina's gonna make us do a bunch of weird stuff.
Hope you weren't planning to cross this here tributary, hero. I was gonna fix this magical bridge, but some ne'er-do-wells have print-napped my magical building recipes and run off to their dismal cave. Get them back for me, will ya?
Alright, so we have to go get the blueprints first before we can cross the bridge. We need to cross the bridge to complete the other 2 side quests, and it all works out in the end. These events, though, they're pretty well incorporated into the game. You just jump in, and it's instantly into a
Hail, little devil.
combat encounter.
This is for surezies where the craftsman's blueprints went.
Now you'll be dead.
Why did I use my hammer?
A fine collection. But what to choose?
So essentially, arenas like this
These lands
are
a beauty. Let the
how a
magic
lot of the
begin.
encounter mechanics are worked out in the game. I know I probably explained that when we had to do that one mini side quest way early on in the campaign, but oh, that's a badass. That would explain why it's not dying.
I hope you lead your voice.
That's the... Oh, our inventory is still full. I should have emptied out our inventory.
Show them no quarter.
Come on, little assassin. Jump up here and get smashed in the face with bullets. Now let's actually go into our inventory, because we got a lot of things going on. There's some blue down there. It's just a Stab-O-Mancer's item. How much is it worth? 179. Anything else? Yeah, Spore Wardens, it's worth 155. We can just drop that in favor of whatever blue this is.
Death to the quest slot!
I kind of want to keep that Clawbringers, just in case we have to swap back to it. Yeah, I really should have just emptied our inventory before we came out.
There's no escape.
Alright, let's get my head in the game. I say that and immediately go down. I still love how that mechanic works in the Borderlands series and Borderlands adjacent series. Oh, I thought our hammer had been cooled down. It'd be nice to keep track of the kills if I could actually make some kills.
Ready to cast.
Apparently, I am no longer
Getting
proficient
closer
in the game.
to the blueprint.
Goody, a chest, and that'll open up a portal. Let's see if there's anything decent here. Ooh, a fairy ore thrown weapon transforms into a pixie companion before exploding. What do we have equipped? A shotgun in the second round. Let's toss out that one.
Defeat the battles to retrieve the blueprints.
A felling blow.
I've been thinking about it a lot too. I'm pretty certain that we're gonna go Berserker as our secondary class for this. Because they have a lot of frost damage, and they'll give us frost, fire, and electricity to add
A
in.
villain in our midst. Whatever you're doing, it's seems to be quite deadly, so keep doing that.
Worry about leveling up here in a second. There's a cultist.
Give me all your money.
Alright, Dre. Get your head back in the game. You just kind of went on a weird
Only
trip.
the wicked will burn.
And that's a badass.
I never miss.
And that's the event clear. So before we go over and grab the blueprints, elemental damage increased. And we're going to go over and we're going to increase our dexterity a little bit more. Eventually, we go back to stats. We're going to want status damage, so upping our wisdom. So it's going to be these two are going to get maxed, and then we're going to up our wisdom. It's a shame that we can't up our HP and all the other stuff as well, but it is what it is.
Hey, the blueprints are yours!
Alright, back to the overworld. We can complete 2 side quests pretty easily here.
Morning. Or evening. It's all the same. My prince! I can't thank you enough, hero. I love these blueprints with all my heart. And I do mean romantically. No room for interpretation. I'm in a polycule with my blueprints. Now, to repair this here magical bridge, my loves.
Okay, that's not weird at all.
One magical rainbow bridge from my family to yours. Have a nice day. Freeze to death.
Alright, so that got us a good chunk of experience.
Smell it? From that dungeon? That's a shrine piece.
We're gonna be probably doing a bunch of, oh, I have a new piece of gear, but it's an old piece of gear, but it's a new piece of gear sort of moments. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's go over to that pixie companion, just because we can. I do like this scope, so that helps. Because it does lightning damage naturally, we're adding fire damage into it.
What ho, challenger?
That war troll is a little bit too close for comfort. It'd be better if it did dark damage, because then we'd be gaining health back too.
As
Go for the
always,
eyes.
good
Go
try,
for the
Wolverine.
eyes.
Or was it Buffalo the Beyond?
Pixies are technically the most powerful of the thrown companion types, but the Hydras stack better, because the Pixies don't actually count as companions for certain builds.
Magical. Spellburst. Can't I just max out everything?
Would be nice if we could max out everything. How can you tell I'm used to playing a spell caster that's got 2 spells? Because I'm moving very, very slowly, and it's... Okay, so the statue poses are now yellow instead of purple. us. Yeah, we're not getting out of this one. But since the encounter was clear, I'm pretty sure it doesn't kick us out of the dungeon entirely. Because that would be unfair. I meant to do that. I've been planning that all week. Second you look away. Fucking meow. Fucking meow. Gold star if anyone gets that reference, by the way. So there's one there, but there's also one down here. I'm pretty sure we already got it. But, yep. Being green.
What
I have
shall
most of the
I slay
customizations.
evil with today?
But there is apparently a new set of customizations that comes out with every challenge. Barreled sip rockets does. Nope. I like this burst. So we will just advance. And try not to die.
Arcane arrows! Nicely done.
Come on, magical pixies, take care of our bad guys.
Time.
Or we could just acid them to death, that works too.
Near to return.
I got a feeling that sniper rifles, shotguns, possibly would be good for this build. Or it could be fast weapons are better because then it has more chances to apply status effects. Not really sure how I'm going to do that. Not yet, anyway. I am liking this pixie right now, though. We're also kind of liking that these cultists are running straight at us.
Just like I taught you.
See if there's anything good in here before we move on. Ah, cold damage. That's a Hyperius. I don't know how good that's gonna be. We should probably take it with us, though. We do have a Feteor one. Let's drop... Spells are usually worth a lot of coin. We can drop a couple of these customizations that we already know. So let's drop all the customizations that we know, so not wasting time. They're worth some money, but well, it's a lot of yellow. Yeah. I'm not too worried about it overall. Hey, boss encounter room.
Magic miscellaneous projectile.
I wonder if those miscellaneous projectiles are going at the lack of light. Maybe a substance of
You should have
void.
healed it when you had the chance.
Casting magic missile at the darkness. I know, I'm a dork.
Righteous fire.
It's kind of nice being able to just fire off a couple of shots, get the status effects on them, and then hop behind cover. Let the pixie do its thing. Okay, the train is straight up adding in elemental effects to us. customization we already have, but that's a spell shots item. Okay, the boss for the dungeon is up now. If memory serves, he hits like a bus.
Energy sapped!
Oh, don't run out of line of sight. Ah, that kind of sucks. Alright, so technically that counted as the Chaos Chamber, which is the endgame stuff. Let's take a quick look at all our stuff, because to pick up Spring into the Depths, lots of damage versus flesh, more damage than the SMG we're using now. Yeah, we're gonna have to swap that over. Do we have a better pistol? I want it by score, I want it by type. Highly effective versus armor. Yeah, let's toss it over, see what we can do. Let's give that another go. I don't like failing, but at the same time, we got a lot of experience out of it too, so... Okay, this hits a hell of a lot harder than the Pixie one. And those little jets of flame that pop out, those are nice. Yeah, it's those little jets of flames that are really doing damage for us.
This should do it!
Got some poison damage in there. Okay, I hate those little freezing bastards. Just kind of spat all over myself, so I had to pause there really quick while I'm... Whoa, that's a rock roll.
I miss my sword.
Have a hammer.
Healing to be had.
Oh, you think it's funny, do you, little bastard? Oh, don't go down, don't go down, don't go down. There we go. Whew. Okay, so I'm not so sure about this pistol. It's not working too good. Critical hits, does a lot of damage. That's an assault rifle. Let's give this a shot.
Recharged!
Another poison assault rifle. Doesn't fire too fast, but it's a pretty solid SMG, all things considered. We're adding more fire damage to our already impressive fire damage. the little tracers that are kind of giving us an idea where the enemies are. Alright, let's get up here.
Remarkably lethal for your size.
Love for tossing barrels that people do. Why? 'Cause fun. Really, is there any other reason needed
I'll not
than
suffer the likes
fun
of you.
when it comes to, like, completely destroying people?
Come, friends, to battle and glory.
Really hoping that I get my D&D friend on to play on the channel too, so that would be awesome, and also slightly concerning at the same time. It's always weird when I have to put someone who has to put up with my eccentricities in the real world on the channel. They are so poor to have to suffer me in multiple places.
Fly true.
I gotta focus, but at the same time I gotta talk too. I haven't been doing the talking part very well this week. Granted, we're still early on in the campaign for this, so I don't have all the cool toys and spells, all the stuff that would make me almost invincible. My spell shot is practically immortal at this point, so... because I have a legendary spell called the Buffmeister, and it happens to be dark magic aligned, and my whole thing is casting spells and moving incredibly quickly on that character, so it really helps. Black powder, that's the same as Jacob's. I can deal with this. I want to use something other than a pistol. So, there we go, it's an automatic. Not a very accurate automatic, but I'm okay with that. Oh, got hit by the dark magic myself.
You have been judged and found wanting.
We did level up. I'm gonna see how much we can get through this without having to tap into that level, though.
You are a terror, aren't you? Might actually up our status damage first. Okay, so the crystal is cracked. Lord Buckethead, believe it or not, was an actual potential British MP or member of the House of Lords. I would have voted for him because he made a lot of sense and he was the goofball throwaway choice on the ballot.
A shrine piece glints in the sun in a glinting manner.
My spell is ready.
Shrine piece.
Shrine piece, get.
Alright, let's up our damage there, and then we'll get Blast Homit's Favor. Kill skill, killing an enemy with a gun, or whenever the Wyvern Companion kills one. With a breath attack, summons a fire orb that seeks out and deals fire damage to enemies. And for melee, it's all lightning. But let's actually go in and up our wisdom. Increase our status damage just a little bit more. With that out of the way, we can keep collecting the tin. Now, there is a die up there, but we cannot get to it for a considerable amount of time. So, just ignore it. It doesn't exist for right now. I've actually collected every single lucky die on the map. So, I know how to get them all. It's just that one you can't get until way, way later on. Like, 2 or 3 major story missions later on, sort of thing. Alright. Now, we need to go into that dungeon to get around to the top. Grab this one while we're here. So we're gonna have to fight our way through that dungeon. There's gonna be a lot of stuff this week, but we are gonna get to Mount Craw eventually, I swear. We do not need any random encounters.
That dungeon over there mayhaps contains a shrine piece.
Oh, that was a mimic. I shouldn't have destroyed it. But doing these for the shrine pieces is actually important, especially the one we're working on right now, which is Zumios, which increases your movement speed on the map. Alright, where are the rest of your friends? You jump up there, only to get shot in the face, and then hammer. Oh, lots of trolls. And those little frost goblin pitas.
Shall never be.
Some of the banter from these enemies is awesome. Yeah, rock troll's apparently immune to fire and damage right now. Okay, that dude picked a bad time to... Oh, ouch. I hate the goblins. I hate them so much. Alright, you gotta die. You gotta die.
These are the inks with which I scribe my name in legend.
Get some poison on ya. You'll throw a rock, but we'll melt ya.
Way to finish them off.
The Goblin Tinkerer over here.
We meet at last. Who are you again? That's more like it.
Alright, so we've killed off the encounter in the Chaos Chamber, apparently. Which we
A
were
shrine
actually
piece
part
sits
of.
nearby. Planned on hard to get. Hey, you found a shrine piece.
That'll also give us access to that
Oh, that's one lucky die.
ore and a lucky die. And we can just jump down here. And keep running all the way around here. 'Cause I think we're still missing 2 pieces of ore.
OMG, perf, so hot. Come on back.
I could... Wow, I walked right by one, and the other one is down there. Dre, you are an absolute genius. There is nothing wrong with your brain in any way, shape, or form. You are just absolutely on top of everything.
Perfection itself. Quickly now, bring that lead here.
The idea was to get all of the lead, and then run this way, grab the last statue, and then do this. To make it a shorter run. But I'm an idiot, so... yeah.
I am back in the race. We shall see who is the true alchemist now, brothers. your payment. I seek the truth between matter and myth.
Alright, so that one's done.
You made me look gorge in front of my fans. So now you can look gorge in front of yours. If you have any.
I don't know. Pretty sure I don't have any fans. Just a few random crazy people who happen to subscribe to the channel and be part of the 232 because they're awesome to me, but they're crazy because they like me. Trying to joke, but it's not working. Attack the snack.
Tina, you left the cheese curl on the board.
What? No, I didn't.
It's right there. It's in the way of our character.
Maybe it's not a cheese curl. Mayhaps it is a powerful ancient meteor that fell from the heavens millennia ago. And it's got a lock on it. So you gotta go to a dungeon that I totally already had ready to get the key to unlock it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Tina is doing exactly what I do when I DM.
Behold! A carefully designed dungeon. The key is surely safe within.
Not buying it.
Hold fast! Strike true! Yeah! My conscience is clean, villain. Back in business.
Alright, so we may not actually get to the Dankness today, or to Mount Craw. We actually passed Mount Craw while we were up across the bridge. But I decided to do this instead, so we're going to finish this, open up the way, and then probably head up to Mount Craw. Kind of like this black powder rifle, not gonna lie.
This should do it!
What's really going to be funny is when we get up to the Chaos levels, and as soon as you unlock the first Chaos level, you get all of the Chaos stats that you've accumulated. So all of my Spellmaster, or Spell Shots, which is actually a Trapscallion. I should probably use the terminology the game uses. I really like that phrase, though. Because it's not traps, it's spells. But the way it works out, I have done a lot of Chaos with the Chaos 20 on that particular character. So I've got all of the Chaos points, and we're going to go from kind of okay, maybe mildly powerful, to absolutely god tiers of power in a short period of time just by unlocking the Chaos points. And you know, I'm having a lot of fun doing this, so we might actually extend the episode this week. It'll be a long one. I kind of owe you guys a long one anyway. Maybe we'll do more than just what we need to get through this week. I miss you guys this week. Which sounds weird, I know.
My spell is ready!
But I really enjoy making these videos, even if it's pretty much just for my own entertainment and your
The
entertainment.
meteor key is being guarded by a big old battle.
You're winging it. I can see you winging it.
But it doesn't really matter. I do this mostly for fun, for the lulz, shits and giggles, whatever you want to call it. If you guys happen to get a little bit of enjoyment out of it, I'm happy with that too.
Exfoliate!
But I do it because, well, I have a couple of people who actually watch it who don't have the games. I've got a little bit of the community. Like, I mean, there's Grim and Grimaldus, Agnew,
Serves you
all of
right.
them. It's fun. And that's what gaming is always supposed to have been about, is enjoying yourself and being part of a community, even if you're not playing the same game at the same time. Why am I waxing philosophical today? I have no idea.
Valorous flame!
I generally don't plan what I'm going to do because plans are meant to be broken. And no plan survives contact with the enemy, so... And, well, Reality is my enemy. Ooh, poison, which means the acid will get rid of the top bar pretty easily. Oh, I was kind of hoping.
Let's get the key so we can unlock the cheese curl.
Powerful ancient meteor.
Highly effective versus flesh, simple cast, fire forget, leaves an elemental splat on the ground. No, but we gotta pick it up because it's worth a fair bit. Let's drop that, because it's only worth 93. Oh, right, we picked up a piece of clothing too, so we'll drop another ward to pick this up. Should probably check out what that was. Spell shot, Stablemancer. What, they didn't even give us a... Wow, that is kind of sad. They didn't even give us a Clawbringer suit of armor. Nice. And we just ran right underneath the mystical key for the magical meteorite.
Okay, we unlocked the cheese curl.
As you put the key into the lock, the powerful ancient meteor begins to rise from the ground. Woo! Returning to the heavens from whence it came.
You're really not going to admit you dropped that on accident, are you?
I have no idea what you mean.
Tiny Tina is awesome. Anyone who says she is not, fight me. And we can't actually get into that shrine piece area just yet. So, off to Mount Craw. Mount Craw. Where are the Clawbringer? I swear I plan what I'm gonna say. Because we want to do a little bit of side questing and all that sort of stuff, and get ourselves leveled up so we can do more damage, have more fun. Right now, we really need to empty our inventory. Although we have to run into a particular character who is a fan favorite that I absolutely despise. So, there is that.
Time to fight for freedom.
Alrighty. We want to find the GTFO camp. Hopefully find some vending machines before then. I say that, and there's the vending machines. Ask and ye shall receive. Let's shop, and let's go to sell. And you know what? We got a pair of good weapons that I like right now. Let's just not even pay attention. Get rid of it all. Skulldugger. I do not like Skullduggers. Thorn of the Peak. 54 damage. We got enough money to actually purchase it. So you know what? We'll buy that. Great Sword of Edginess. Yeah, it's got Vampire and Dark Energy. We're gonna have to buy that one just for the sake of buying it. And extra melee damage, skill duration doesn't really help us. We're looking for a better spell. Slows enemies. 100% spell critical damage. Ow. 2 spell charges. Fire and forget. Ice damage. Acid. No, our spell's way better. Triggers a Poison Nova on break. Chance to absorb bullets ammo. Melee damage well depleted. Graveborn and Berserker power. Maximum ward, it goes up. Reflect bullets, and while full shots... Oh, it's an amp ward, that's why. It only goes down by 16, but... Ooh, the recharge rate and the recharge delay are a lot better. We don't have either of those skills, so that's kind of a moot point there. Yeah, nothing here is too good. So we did buy a sword we want to put on. We got that pistol, which I think we're just going to hold off on equipping right now. Both our weapons are pretty good.
Oh there, adventurer! Have you come to join our righteous cause?
These lands are a beauty.
We are the Goblins, tired of forced oppression. Freedom fighters, one and all! Though I am glad you showed up, because I'm pretty sure I couldn't fight my way out of a wet paper bag.
Yes, fighting for freedom. And for cash.
Oh, there'll be coin in it for you. But first, we must shatter the chains of oppression, fight for glorious goblin freedom, and rebuke the tyranny of Dragon-God Vorcanar.
A dragon god, you say?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm mostly totally sure he's a false god. Now, come along. It's time to free my goblin brothers and sisters. The brave few who clamored for freedom have been exiled from the mountain by Vorcanar. He is a cruel master, demanding tribute from our enslaved people once a week. If he is displeased by the offering, his punishment is harsh. We must put a stop to it once and for all. And with your help, I might finally earn my GTF nose ring.
Nose ring?
It's a badge of honor representing full membership in the GTFO. The leadership doubted my abilities, but we'll show them. Well, now, the entrance
So
isn't far.
many voiceovers!
As always, good triumphs over evil. Or was it lawful over chaotic?
More D&D references. I'm pretty sure off to the side here, one of these is Lucky Die? Was pretty sure anyway. I thought there was one pretty early on in here. I hate these harriers.
Are you really so eager for destruction? Just like I taught you.
It's gonna bug me though, so I gotta double check. I don't think I've ever actually tried to climb this. Yeah, it's outside bounds, so meh. There it is. I knew there was one right off the bat. I probably saw it and didn't see it.
The more the dice, the better the loot.
19 wasn't bad. It's just a shame that, for the next little bit, oh, the loot is gonna suck. Guess our loot luck isn't that high yet. We'll get up to at least the first checkpoint.
The entrance has been sealed. What are we gonna do? It's not working. No good.
Huh, impenetrable barrier. Well, I guess the goblins are screwed. Oh well, we tried.
Come on, Valentine, we can figure this out. It's a puzzle of some kind.
Bingo dingo, Fredalicious.
But we've already shot at it. And hit it with heavy objects. I mean, that's all I've got.
Do we detect any magic?
And lo, the mysteries of the seemingly impenetrable barrier are revealed to you. What you gonna do?
Follow the ley lines, obviously.
I'll stay here and keep an eye on the barrier.
Fear not. I shall complete the task.
Oh, and don't worry about killing any goblins that are working for Vorcanar. They're traitors to goblin kind. They deserve exactly what they get. You see before you a big, fancy magical machine. Do hickey dickory dock.
That looks promising.
I never miss.
Alright,
Alright, so apparently we gotta deal with the machine over here.
Ready to cast!
Oh, whatever you just did, the barrier is weakened! Oh, do it again!
That device seemed a bit beyond the tinkering capabilities of goblins. Oh, that came out wrong.
Well, that's just hurtful. Even if true. But yes, they must be the work of the foul troll oracles that serve foul Vorcanar with their foul magics and create their foul machines.
Say no more. You
I got-
had me at foul.
I gotta use that line eventually. That is so hurtful, if true. If technically true. I love how the writers have a massive sense of humor when it comes to this game. It's everything I wanted from more Dragon's Keep in a nice, beautiful little package. I'm gonna say that a lot during this
Before
series,
you
so
stands yet another
just
magical
deal with it.
whatchamadoozy.
Let's take it to Smash Town.
Smash Town.
No, I know. I heard it as soon as I said it. I know.
Magic's dry! Come, friends, to battle and glory! Fly true!
I hate tricksters. There can be anything inside these barrels, and they knock you around like it's nothing else. They're the worst goblins out of all the goblins you have to fight.
They fought nobly and well.
Okay,
Did you really
goblins
think I
down,
would stay
I'm
down?
up. And you get the hammer. Oh, I hate the little frost bastards. I hate everything about goblins, really. Thankfully, they are not the only enemies that we have to fight in this zone. If they were, I would be cursing up a storm right now. You do not get your second health bar. Okay, you gotta die.
That's an A. With heat.
And there's level 12. Let's investigate down here real quick in case there's anything that we need to get our hands on. I don't think there is. Unless we want to jump off for the laughs. I'm not gonna lie, I spent a lot of time trying to get out to that little island out there when I first started playing, because it's me. But, oh, no. Crap. I accidentally... Yes, I accidentally clicked dedication. Which I didn't want to do. Supposed to go into Blast Helmet's favor. I kind of freaking sneezed in the real world and hurt chances of doing things properly. Stupid. I can fix that. I can fix that. Not right now, but I can fix it. Alright, so that's done, that's done. Let's smash this.
The barrier is down! Now's our chance! Get back here!
And if I remember correctly, there is a chest right here.
Okay, here we go. This is really happening. Time to earn my nose ring!
Wait, that ward was actually just straight up better. And absorb bullets as ammo. So I'll take the extra shield hit points, thank you. It's an absorption shield.
Let's do this! posters and a flag nearby when I was chased out of the mountain. Go get 'em! Once you've got the posters, I need you to venture into the mountain and put them up all over the place. The goblins should rally to our cause, as long as their spirits haven't been broken by the taskmasters.
Alright.
As for me, I've got a little side operation I need to attend to. I'll meet up with you later.
Of course, leave us to do all the hard work. Okay, so the Taskmasters have a lot of hit points. And any hits on their shield actually just bounce. But he dropped a lot of neat stuff, so let's see what he dropped. A very, very, very good ward. It also brought some baddies that we have to deal with.
What incredible technique should I learn next? Laying low by the light.
A auto crank crossbow. Alright, so put a poster, deal with Taskmaster. Put a poster, deal with Taskmaster.
Energy sapped! Magic time!
The only sad part is the Taskmasters have a whole ton of hit points. And our status effects aren't doing a whole lot of damage just yet. Oh, there's a guy! Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Hey, more Spore Warden stuff. Kill you to give us a better spell here, game? Come on, Tina! Tina! New magic. That's what we want. New magic. Good magic. Ooh, Goblin Sapper.
A purifying blast!
Damn you!
Alright, so light all the fuses on him at once. That works. If I remember too, if we jump up here... Back this way is a chest, and you saw that lucky die out of the corner of the eye. Pretty sure there is, anyway. Damn it, nothing good. Our loot luck is terrible right now. I'm gonna go ahead and blame Chaplain Grimaldus for it. I don't know why. It just seems like it would be his fault. Mind you, Nick. Alright, come on. Loot die.
Get lucky.
Stabbomancer, hammer. Well, that's more Clawbringer power. So I guess we can take it. What does our Clawbringer power actually do for us? Clawbringer power. Wyvern Companion health, damage, cleansing flames, which I don't know what it is, Storm Dragon's Judgment, and yeah. Okay, so just overall it makes our companion better too. So Clawbringer power is not the end-all be-all of what we need for stats.
Oh, crap!
almost, as you slowly get whittled down with status effect damage.
All magicked out, I'm afraid. Works every time. You have been judged and found wanting.
Alright, so that's taken care of. Oh, I hate the Tinkerers. And that's why I hate Tinkerers. That should be everything.
Back to work, lazy gobs! Or become killed! Where go now, little gob? No. Yeah!
Alright. Okay, we got launched at the same time we used our hammer. That was kind of cool. I think that's the Oracle down.
Whither shall I go? Nope. Soft. Wibbles. Or the other one?
He's gotta stay alive. I hate Tinkerers.
Arcaned arrows!
That was a close one. Thought he was gonna rip the green off my board.
An axe. Perhaps Jar is ready to fight on her own.
Alright, let's grab the axe.
Little one, I have a gift for you.
What? What is it? Oh my god, a weapon! Look, I have some GTFO training, but I've never been in a real fight before.
Ah, but I can see the courage you possess. You can do this.
Okay, if you say so. But right now, it's time to claim the caverns for the glorious resistance. Raise the GTFO flag!
Against the
Okay, child. This is your big moment. Don't screw it up.
gob!
Hear me, my goblin kid! The revolution is upon us! GTFO is here to free you from bondage under the false god Vorcanar! Join us, and together we will cast off the chains of oppression! Now, alright,
Oh, gotta love it.
ready for the next phase of our operation? I did some recon earlier and spotted a bunch of political prisoners in the lakeside village. We gotta free them!
Alright, so we gotta go just a little bit further to get up to a natural stepping point, but we got to free these political prisoners.
There it is. Are you ready? We need to free the GTFO prisoners. But be careful. The troll jailers are tough as gobnails. I'll join you in a second. Fight on, champion!
Yeah, figures we're doing all the work, and you're gonna bugger off and not help us.
My spell is ready! This should do it!
those troll jailers are no joke. It's a Graveborn armor set. More Goblin Tinkerers. Technically, we don't have to come this way yet to deal with the most annoying of all annoying characters, but there's a marble up there that I know about. And we want to get off the ground so these goblins can't shoot us all at the same time. So this kind of works out for the best.
The forces of darkness encroach. I can't do it!
Oh, there's another jailer. Freeing the prisoners is easy, but I know that marble is up there, and it's going to taunt me until I actually go do something about it.
There's a marble close
Oh,
by.
and I missed the jump.
Crack it open.
Begone, coward! I can cast again!
Alright, let's get back up there and try this a third time, because I'm an idiot. Apparently can't jump to save my life. There we go.
Eldon's parents were legendary heroes, wyvern tamers, giant slayers, favorites of the queen. He wants so much to be special like them, like me. When I said he already was, he scoffed. He wants so much to be extra when I'd be so happy with ordinary.
Hey! 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 Yes!
Not a chance!
Alright, gotta kill a troll jailer. Oh, you gotta die. And not juggle me, because that's not fair.
The champion returns to the field!
Graveborn. And a weak set of armor for us.
Thank you! Thank you so much!
You did it! And the prisoners are finally safe back in their dank pits. Oh, how I miss my dank pit. But there's still more to be done.
Alright, so we have to get up there. We did get a new spell. What is it? Repeating cast, sticky. Way weaker than what we've got.
Ready for the next phase of our operation?
We're technically going to accept it and follow her a little bit.
Seize the means of production, then destroy them. That'll show Vorcanar we mean business. Come this way.
So we're almost off the hook for this week, but we just got to grab these quests and everything else. It's a nice episode. I like falling into a rhythm. Of course, if we hadn't have failed that first. Yeah, I don't really care.
We here in the village have been having a spot of trouble with our local evil wizard, Baldar the Ghastly. I know you can help.
It will only be the work of a moment to blow his brain from his skull. Back in a flash.
No! This village has seen enough violence for one lifetime. We want this solved peacefully. Just get him to leave us alone.
Consider my weapon holstered. I am certain this will be simple.
Okay, there's that. We have to do something without executing it in the face with bullets.
Here we are. Now, the means of production are also the engines of oppression. So go bust them all! I'm gonna go secure our route by dropping the bridge. We'll meet up there.
Seems to be a good spell. 35. No, all these are pretty terrible. I think we got really lucky with the spell that we grabbed. That Aegis isn't something that we need. We just gotta pick up this last quest, make sure that we're at that activation point.
A certain little yellow robo-bro would like your assistance with his smithing gig. And I'm gonna be real with you for a second. It's not going well so far. He's terrible at his job, and most things that he does, he's just kind of a rolling tragedy.
Yeah, it is, and I hate that particular character. But that's probably a good place to end off for this week, guys. If you did enjoy the video, the extra long video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232 and join me in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button. And make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. Remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.